Alright, we're back. I'm going to make it a little bit simpler. You know, I'm going to venture out today. I'm going to do something I haven't done with these before, just to make them a little bit different. We have it rounded. You can do what I did here, is put like what Mike has in the magazine. His is a little different. He doesn't have the little mittens in the front. He has them going into like a hand warmer type thing, or into their sleeves kind of meet together in the center. And he didn't have this down here. But if you want to finish it up that way, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to maybe do something a little different. I'm going to put some pants and boots on him. Let's go up a little higher. And see how I'm measuring with my finger in this piece. We're just going to, in fact, I may even have to go a little higher. Let me think this one over. No, that's good. Oh, wait, leave it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little center line in there. I think that's about right. See how? Okay. And I'm going to put one down at the bottom here a little bit. Alright, and we're going to just cut out his shoes first. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to take our knife, and this will be a first time for me for this too, so I'm going to enjoy the ride along with you here and see what we come up with. To show you, you can do this out of a block if you want. And see how I'm going back and forth with the cuts? That's all you need to do. Now what I'm going to do here, when I get down a little ways, I'm going to go down just a tad further. I haven't made one with boots in a long time. So. Now, of course, these are not proportioned correctly, so it is what it is when we end up finished with it. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to pull a little bit of this off here. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to just pull a little bit off here. Just so that it goes in a little bit. So this is going to be a little more detailed than your other Santas. Alright, and so what we're going to do here, we're going to part the feet. Just a huge little V-cut. Alright, we're going to also, okay, we did that portion. Let's see if you can see that with the background. Okay, we took a little bit off the sides. We're going to take a little bit off the back. Just like so. Alright, just like that. See how we have that? Going inward. Alright, and I'm going to round off that corner, both corners. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to, that doesn't look like it's in the middle. Ha! Let me measure this here. It's not. Okay, let's go over just a tad. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little V-cut just to separate the boots. Alright, and the same thing over here. You're going to go up a little ways. This is a little bit on the tricky side, so what you want to do is put your knife in. You're going to go over the top and dig it in a little bit right where the top of the boot is there. Okay? And the reason for that is when you do your little V-cut, it will come out, should come out, it should come out just like so. Alright? Alright. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut that a little bit at an angle. Alright, just like so. Same thing over here. Alright. So we got a goofy looking Santa. That's alright. That's perfectly okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the coat a little further down. Probably down to here. I'll tell you the reason why in a second here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a stop cut all the way around parallel to this line because it's kind of got my guide. So let's do this. Notice I have it resting on the board here just to be a little safer. And notice I don't go all the way to the end. I go ahead and move it around. Hopefully I got it. Yeah. It's a little further up. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it underneath the coat. So, like I said, you can do this with a larger piece if you want, folks. You know, this is not set in stone that you have to do it out of a block, this size block. Notice how I go back and recut that. It doesn't come out, you redo it again. It's very simple. I'm just doing the corners right now. I'm going in pretty deep. I just want a lot of depth to this thing. If I can, alright. And a little bit on the side. Alright. Alright, see how we have where his feet are coming up? Pants and booties. So this is going to be a little more detailed than I thought I was going to start with, but that's alright. Sometimes you make it different. When you carve, you think, oh, maybe I ought to try this or do this different, which makes it fun. Alright, so what we'll do here, we'll separate things eventually. Alright.